Alrighty, so now we're gonna start tackling the bumpers, the front bumper and the rear bumper. When I say tackling, is remove these, and then sand it all down. Basically remove all the paints, the parts that are not gonna be painted, and then sand this down, getting ready for paint. And then this one, basically the same thing. However, I don't know what the previous owner did to this. I'm not sure if it's bond or whatever. Something seems to have been melted or broke. So I'm gonna take this bit off, see if I can fix it. If not, I'm gonna have to order a replacement. But yeah, so that's the agenda for today. Let's get into it. Okay, ready for paint. I mean, ready for sanding and paint. Now, let's go for the rear bumper. There you go, all sanded down. These gray areas is where they actually had chips that needed to be proper sanded. This one still needs, this little hole here needs to be addressed. I still need to sand here, but this has to be done by hand. In this area here, and in this area here, as you can see, it's more shiny. But yeah, I'm just gonna wait until this dries because it's very dusty, and move on to the rear one. So it ended up taking a little bit longer than I thought, but hey, it is what it is. So, British weather. Definitely not the day to take the car out or do any outdoor work. What do we have for our plans today? Today we're going to be addressing this. We're finally going to give it a go and see if we can fix this, and if we can actually fix this that's broken here. Now, this is plastic, so I could glue it, but glue might break. So instead of doing that, I decided to have a go at plastic welding. So I got this little fancy attachment here with these fancy attachment pieces that go in here, and then we'll try and heat all of this up and plastic weld basically, because I got plans for this bit and these exhaust caps. Due to my sheer intelligence, when I actually took the wing out to paint the car, I dropped paint on it. Either way, I'm gonna have to sand this all down as well and paint it, and we're almost there. We're almost there. So final stretch, we just need to get on with it. Here I'm trying to figure out what this is that the last person put in here. It looks like it's like double-sided. It's just like, you know, masking tape. So they cover this with masking tape and then they put like melted plastic on top of it. So I just don't get it. Why would you do that? And then this is all a big melted chunk. Just crap. Well, to be honest, I might not do much different when I start doing my work, but I want to try and do better than this. And this is like Bondo or something. It's just like an amalgamation of attempts to fix this. Okay, so I want to try and sand this area, see if I can remove the bond or whatever, and then I might try and, you know, either melt some plastic from the front so it can be sanded, or do it from the back. But I think this is already so much crap here at the back. I generally don't know if it's going to be possible or not. But either way, how does plastic welding work? So you have a little attachment like this. It tends to be bigger. I had to cut mine because the measurements weren't right. And then basically you have this piece and it just attaches like this. So you put this on a heat gun, and while you heat it, hot air comes from here, and then you have a plastic rod that you just put in here and it starts melting it. And then as soon as you are melting it, it's passing it through and it's bonding the two pieces of material together. I've never did plastic welding, so this is going to be a first for me. So I need to think, maybe do a couple of practice runs on a different piece and then see where we go from there. So I'm not having the intended results, but I am getting results. So I've decided to stop using that hot air gun because it was almost melting the gun, not the plastic. So I'm just going to keep on doing small patches until I build up this enough and it's dry and hard enough so they can actually maintain in its place. It's a little bit like TIG welding. You have your welder, you have your plastic, and you just on it. I'll show you guys in a bit. I just want to give a couple of practice runs. So I just need to fill this in, keep filling it in, and then when I start sanding, hopefully I can get this all a little bit even. Well, let's get into it. So it's not perfect, but it's getting somewhere. Still warm, but yeah, quite solid. So now what I need to start doing is sand it down, put more, sand it down, put more, and just carry on until we have a final product here. So yeah, let's go, keep going at it. So sanded down most of it. It does feel smooth to the touch, but what I'm going to do now is just like with anything, I'm just going to apply a little bit of a adhesive promoter and some primer so I can identify the areas that still need more sanding, and crack on, carry on until this is actually good to be painted. So this one is in good condition, but I'm gonna scuff it up because I want to put some adhesive promoter here. I'm gonna paint this. So it is all nice and painted. I just wait for it to dry now, and yeah, assemble the bumpers and call it a day. All right then, so that's it for today. I want to thank you all for watching, and well, see you on the next one. Take care.